Probably a lot of you, I think, looking at the faces you've been before, you know what you're going to get. It's a super night. A couple of bits of housekeeping. Mobile phones. You've probably all got one. Could you please just make sure it's off? Thank you. Fire exits. We do this every time, so like being on an airliner. You came in that way, but there's one there. There's one through the corn exchange as well. Now then, let's have a look. He's new to our concerts, but he is huge. I mean, he's a huge friend to Noah's Ark. From BBC, Hereford and Worcester, Dave Bradders Bradley. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Chris. I'm sure you meant well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well, thank you too for joining in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is being videoed tonight, so you've got to get it right. There's no messing about it, because the highlights of this show tonight are on Crime Watch UK on Thursday. So I'm going to go back on, I'm going to say, good evening, everyone. You're going to say, good evening, Mr. Bradley. Alright? Let's have it proper. It's Kidderminster after all, they're posh here. You know, get out the bath all the week, things like that. So I'm going to say, and how are you all? And you're going to say, very well, thank you. Alright? Are you ready for this? Can you remember the words? Right, do it again. Good evening! You're not playing, are you? You're bad boys, you are. You'll end up in Sterapause. Good evening! How are you all? Jolly good. Well done. I think you should all go over. Now, what I want you to do is actually switch your mobile phones back on. Alright? If your mobile phone rings, you pay £25 to Noah's Ark. If you answer your mobile phone, you pay £100 to Noah's Ark. I think that's fair. I'm not going to say too much because can I just ask, has anybody paid their ticket money to see me tonight? Right on to, that was pretty good. Well done. The check's in the post, mother. Right. Because we've got some fantastic music for you tonight, and I'm not going to go rabbiting on all night. So let me just tell you a bit about Noah's Ark Trust. If you don't know that, it's a fantastic local charity. The money is raised locally, and the money is spent locally. And BBC and Hereford and Worcester chose Noah's Ark for those two reasons, really, as their charity for this year. And we've had some great fun so far, raising money. I'm on a sponsored diet. How big was I before? I nearly did the national debt. And we've got people doing a zip wire challenge next week and all sorts of things. And Howard Benford is riding his bike across Herefordshire and Worcestershire. It's about 400 miles. And if you ride a bike, there are 3 things that ache, and 2 of them on your knees. So we're going to move swiftly on, so I'm not going to tell you any more. So, oh, by the way, we've got an extra prize in the raffle. It's a bottle of champagne. Been donated by Barclays. So basically, I bought it. Oh, you had Lord Digby Jones doing this last year, didn't you? A successful and rich businessman. My God, you come down to the world in Kidderminster and then I don't know. So what we're going to do, we're going to introduce our artist this evening. We're going to have a great night of music. Don't forget to buy your raffle tickets. We'll have the auction in the second half, and we'll just have a lot of fun. And it's a nice, relaxed evening, okay? Join in if you wish, alright? I went to see Pavarotti in Paris, and he didn't like me joining in. Look what happened to him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the stage, first of all, our accompanist this evening, Sarah Weaver. Sarah Weaver, ladies and gentlemen, big hand. Thank you. And our performers this evening are going to be Russell Painter. Beth, Dunn. show. Enjoy the show, okay? And get behind these people because we can see some great music tonight. So really enjoy yourself. Lots of enthusiasm from you. It helps. Have a good show.
Amos